Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your read. This is going to be for your career in finance read for the next 4 months. And we're going to break it down month by month, okay? To make it a little bit easier and you can have some bite sized pieces, to deal with. So let's jump into this. I'm excited to see what's going to come out for you. This will be, again, for September, October, November, December 2021 for your career in finance. And we're going to be as transparent as possible. Transparent AF. We're using the transparent tarot, okay? So we're going to get down to the nitty gritty and find out. Now, I know a lot of you are going through changes. You might be going through, little shifts, maybe going into a new business. Some of you might be, going into a different type of career field altogether, or to maybe go that next level. Some of you are just really, maybe looking to perhaps start a new business or a small business of some sort, okay? And write off those taxes, right? Okay, all right, guys. Well, let's take a look at what's going on. Whatever it is, maybe some things are hidden. We've got the moon card here, right? Pisces energy. Okay, so here you are. It's like water energy is popping out already. All right. So there's some mystery, and let's see if we can't kind of get through some of this and what that is for you. Okay. So what wants to come up for Cancer for the month of September 2021? Guys, like and subscribe. Note your comments below if this resonates with you. Okay, I'd love to know what's happening for you, and based upon your career in finance. Okay, so it'd be cool to kind of find that out. Okay, so what's coming up for Cancer? Okay, nice. Wow. Okay. Very interesting. This goes. Sometimes it's hard to see which way this goes. Okay, I was right, I guess. Okay, good. Let's get one more card here for the month of September. And these are so slippery, guys. So slippery, but I guess that's what happens when you're being real. Sometimes it's not always clean, right? All right, guys. So what do we have at the bottom of the deck? Let's pull it out and see what this is here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. We've got the Six of Cups. All right. Nice energy, guys. This is about nostalgia. Some of you maybe are going back to kind of looking at some sort of memory. Okay. Something that has to do with memory. Okay. Memory of the mind, memory of the heart, soul, all together, or memory of the past of something. But you've obviously you've grown since then. So this is about just the innocence of how things were previously at a previous time, and having some sort of nostalgia, but knowing that you've grown from it at the same time. So it's kind of like it's kind of what's coming through Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So let's put this back in the deck and go ahead and cut it, and then let's see what's coming out for you here. Okay. So here we go. Now we get the Hierophant energy. So the Hierophant is some sort of Taurus energy. Okay, it's Taurus energy, and this is all about that you see the trunk. It's kind of like where all the knowledge is stored of the big oak tree, and its roots go deep and down to the center of the earth. This oak tree has been through a lot, and this is about the knowledge that you've developed up to this point. And it could have been that nostalgia looking back and having so much growth, and how knowledgeable that you are now, right? You're so much more knowledgeable now, and you've developed these branches that reach for the sky and the heavens. But this is really focusing on the knowledge of that you have built over time, okay, and how others could benefit from this wisdom, right? This is a teacher of wisdom. It could be a teacher of wisdom for some of you, okay, and it's to really share. And there's a lot of accolades from the Hierophant. The Hierophant is one that you go to for advice, traditions, or beliefs. It could be anything from a spiritual leader. It could be, someone that you hold in high regard that gives wealthy advice, a body, mind, and soul of some sort. Okay. Now you could be this person as well. You're either a student thereof, or you're teaching, or maybe even both, okay? But that's what's coming through here, all right? And it is those that are uncomfortable with established or conventional religions. This could be a negative reaction. It's hard to sometimes see the positive aspects of this, but the high how the high priestess, she encourages us to go within spiritually, right? Well, the Hierophant it's actually to bring that spirituality right down to earth, which is exactly what's shown here by the trunk of the tree. Okay, it's about bringing that spirituality down to earth and to bring it into that practicality, into, again, for this read, your career and finance. Okay, specifically. Okay, so the advice that you need. Now, the interesting thing, the next card that I get after that is a 12 card, and what this talks about is all of the taking time delays. This is actually the Hanged Man in this particular deck. Okay, and it's like teaching us the power of self-sacrifice. Sometimes there's some sort of sacrifice that had to be made in order to gain this beautiful wisdom that you've got here, and it's by changing a perspective or a removal of some sort of distractions. As you can kind of see, it's the biggest. It's this big old leaf that's, I don't know, it's like a leaf, but there's maybe some sort of fruit of some sort that's hanging off, kind of like a branch here, and it's the biggest one on there, so it's kind of like alone, right? It's like this self-sacrifice of removal of everyday distractions and those around them that seek wisdom. Sometimes there's a sacrifice that's being made, that sometimes you might have to spend a lot more alone time to be able to put out the wisdom and the knowledge and such of what you deliver to others, or there is a sacrifice that has to be made in terms of getting this knowledge of some sort. Okay, this could be some of you going to school. This could be going, again, up leveling in a career. Some of you might be going into a different career and having to get some information and study and do research and such. Okay, that's what this talks about. So sometimes it's a lot of shamanic practices are about pushing the limits, so you can get to some sort of altered state. Well, and then that's what's kind of happening. Like this is about being able to suspend between both worlds, like your worlds, your inner world and your outer world, right? And that's what's coming into play here. So beautiful energy, guys. There is something that you're going for knowledge, and I think that it is to. You're backing away from events to get more of a detached perspective of it, right? On how you want to move forward, because there's a decision. There's a Two of Swords that's here, Cancer. And this is about deciding on what it is and how you want to move forward. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, okay? And that's what's coming into play here. This is like water energy as well, the Hangman. And then we've got the Hierophant card, which is Taurus, which is earth energy, like earth, water, and decision. There is gifts that are going to be coming to you for those that are patient to take this time out. Okay, some of you are doing that to really kind of go within your own cocoon here a little bit, because there's a great gift that can be offered to the world in terms of doing so. Okay, you might feel that you're in a state of limbo and feeling upside down right now, but you're going to actually, it's like, I don't know, that it's kind of like you get into this Two of Swords type energy, and this really talks about closing your heart, focusing on making some sort of decision at this time. Okay, this could be really to let go of things naturally, let events kind of go naturally. Okay, when it's in reversed, right, let things go naturally. But this is saying really just, this is about you taking the time to go within, to gain the insights and to see the beauty and the joy, that can be experienced. Okay. So that's what's coming into play here. So the Two of Swords is about a stalemate, a choice. There's some sort of duality. I could do this or that, and they could both be great decisions, actually, guys. Or to do, and that could be the case as well. But you do have some sort of choice that's coming into play. In terms of this, and that's what that's kind of what wants to come out here. It says, hey, you know what? I'm at a stalemate right now. There is a choice that I need to make, and this could be to choose one path or another, right? And it could be two groups deciding to form a new company, or someone that wants to explore new directions of some sort. Okay. But it is, finding a way to get something resolved, okay, in a conflict, okay? And there's a protected aspect because he's covering his heart, with those two swords, and his vulnerable heart, so to speak, okay? So there could be two ideologies of things that you want to do in your career. And in the workplace, this could be a tension that has not come to conflict yet. Maybe there's two, like I mentioned, like two groups, right? They may they see things very differently, right? Compared to the whole. And right now it's like an agreeing to disagree, right? But the swords are still upright, right? You see the swords are still kind of holding upright, right? So that's kind of like the key here, all right? And two paths may present a choice. And one offers a very peaceful resolution, and one offers conflict. And so this is about, kind of deciding which one is actually going to move in the best direction, for you. Now let's go ahead and pull I want to pull some numerology on this decision, Two of Swords here, and what comes out for the month of September. Let's take a look. My gosh, you guys, I get love. Do what you love to do, okay? So some of you, this is, all about love in terms of what it is that you would like to do. It's growth. You've grown, and now it's now it's time to do what it is that you love. And what does that look like for you? Okay, because this is about looking beyond the illusion of the situation. Because again, practicality is coming through here, bringing spirituality to practicality. Okay, what's practical? Okay, and not just up in the branches. It has to be practical. At least what's coming through in terms of this message here, and trying to get some insights. Okay. And this is saying is that really focus on the intentions of your soul, okay, on what it is that you would like to do, and what it is that it could be something that you love, right? It could be maybe you don't feel that you believe that you can do something that you love, or maybe that you feel that you're not open to moving towards and preaching and having the knowledge of love and being able to do that with others. And this is really seen through the eyes of love. You're going to attract more opportunity in your life. So that's going to be very key for you, to remind yourself of love. Come from a place from love and you can't go wrong. I get physical activity. So some of you might be, kind of working that out. Some of you might be thinking to go into some sort of fitness, better, maybe focusing on diet, good food for the body, mind, and soul. It's a 13 card reducing to a 4, and that's about getting grounded. So your physical, being physical is going to really get you grounded at this time, okay? And so that's what's coming into play here. Interesting. And it has to do with communication, because it's the blue shot. There's a blue there, and that's all about the throat chakra, and this is the crown chakra, right? So communication spiritually is going to open up like channels, so you can get the downloads and the advice that's going to be important for you to come through here. Okay. Any sort of advice on this in terms of career that wants to come out for you in the month of September? What do we have? Travel. Whatever you do, maybe a lot of you like to travel, so it might involve travel. Some of you might want a position or an opportunity to travel the world and go, and so, there is wings with the man on his laptop, right? So it's really about, focusing on something that could actually have an opportunity or build something that allows you to travel. More of an independent contractor type thing. It could be maybe to travel to different locations, writing, blogging. It could be an opportunity to where you've got a job that you could travel anywhere, right? And you want to create that type of environment for yourself. But it says your life purpose does involve traveling. So for some of you that have been looking for careers in travel, this is an opportunity that is saying that, right? Some of you could speak. Okay, your life purpose involves the oration of speaking to others, spiritually speaking as well. Okay, so the speaker's coming through here as well, too. So some of you might speak and travel, and that might be something that you would really, really like to do. Okay, what's going to be your wealth code for the month of September? Okay, what's going to be Cancer's wealth code for the month of September? What wants to come through for Cancer? September 2021 in career and finance. What is it? The great nurture. Well, isn't that you? Okay. When we think of, I always think even like the Queen of Cups, which is, really focusing on Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy, that water energy. It's calm, intuitive, compassionate. This is really having that mother energy, that great nurture that wants to come through here, okay? And that's beautiful, beautiful energy. And it just really talks about an opportunity to, to be that, in life, and to really focus on being that, you have a way to be able to nurture others. And that's going to be a part of what it is that you teach, right? You'll be able to nurture the world, nurture, life, But what's coming through here is all about an opportunity to be a channel for unconditional love. And I think that's why the card came out. Unconditional love and unconditional, abundance and growth, right? Lots of growth with this oak tree, okay? So this is an archetype, of the deer that's showing through, like the mother deer with the fawn, and it just says when you embody this archetype, you're deeply in touch with the pulse of humanity and the planet, okay? So that is very, very key, okay? If you overgive or you're over emotional or overly attached, that is your shadow energy. Catch yourself, okay? Catch yourself and focus on your purpose to nurture and grow and create community. And some of you might be building tribes of people around you. Could be teachers and speaking and building up, that type of thing. Whether you be, socially, or whatever that looks like for you. But that's what I see here. Okay, let's take a look at October and what's coming through for Cancer for October. Beautiful energy, guys. Really beautiful energy. Note your comments. Let me know if it kind of resonates with you in the month of September. And I get really good things because it's so much abundance that comes with that. So I really feel that the finances will be going really good too. It's about creating the foundation that is going to be even better, right? It's going that next level, Cancer. Okay. October for Cancer. What do we have? Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna get into this. Oh my gosh, you guys. Let's take a look. And what do we have? Okay, let me make sure that these cards are surrounded the right way here. Okay, they're not the way that they look. If they go right or left, it can be you can't see the numbers there. Okay, beautiful energy. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, look at what we get. The Lovers card, Gemini energy. Okay, and this is all about really focused on partnership, attraction, all right, and moving towards that of love, right? It couldn't get any clearer, guys. It couldn't get any clearer, okay? And I love seeing this, all right? Two things coming together. And it's funny because right in the middle of the spread, two wands coming together, right? Two equally strong people, okay? And there could be some sort of partnership that's coming through here. All I feel that this is about making lots of progress and discovering things, right? And bringing them to fruition. But the first card, you're going to love this, guys. This is beautiful energy, and this is the Magician energy within this particular deck. And what this really talks about is an opportunity for, this is a real beautiful opportunity to maybe... it's kind of like, how do I want to think of it? It's kind of like representing an opportunity to complete the task ahead. That we all have, typically it's about taking action, right, and moving forward. And this is just, pushing that forward. Your sights are really set on success here, okay? And it has all the elements in order to make that happen, okay? There is very little that is going to stand in the way in this process. I'm going to tell you, you're going to totally persevere. And it's funny because you've got the 9 of Wands at the very end here, that passionate energy. That is all about, focusing on, what is this? Resilience and persistence, right? And this is also speaks to that too, the 2 of Wands, right? Really focus on making progress and discovering new things, right? And you're not going to give up, right? So it's like, it goes from the 1, the 2 to the 9, and this means coming to fruition. You're going to persevere and be persistent with this process, and you're going to have a sense of resilience that nothing's going to hold you back, right? So I feel here with this energy, there could be also people who feel that they're a little bit of a trickster, who use their skills and abilities to manipulate others, but this is really saying, looking closely at yourself and ask if this in fact is something that you're guilty of, okay? It does want you to question that, so it's coming out, okay? And that's when it's on its ill side, but when it's favorably moving forward for you, and this will speak to you either way, all right? This talks about being the combination of really aiming high for what it is that you want to achieve, is what I feel. It's really shooting for that. It's really like seeing something through to its conclusion, and it's saying is that all of this is already within you. It's already within you, right? And that's that drive. And especially when you get the Two of Wands, right? That's coming through here. So I like to see this energy here because it's just really about, all of it is about, really moving forward, right? Really moving forward, and not giving up on anything. The twos represent choices. They represent a high, unfolding of events. Two people at equal ground that are coming through here. It's, really focusing on that. It could be an invigorating time, right? A creative partnership, a partnership that is, that has a lot of charisma. These are two people coming together. It could be two people coming together that both have equal footing, right? And maybe there's a choice between two career paths for you, and it's a time of decision making on that. And one must choose one over the other. And the right choice will be made most likely because this card shows personal empowerment and discovery. Okay, so that's what's coming into play. Okay, and and it might be occasionally you might come into conflict with another, someone that's of equal footing. And that's just saying that there's mutual respect, which keeps the partnership productive. But it could be you could have some heated debates regarding creativity. Okay, so that's what's coming through. Okay, anything else that wants to come through to remind you on this Two of Wands? Teaching and learning. Some of you, again, are teaching and learning, and you're in that aspect. You are in that world, and that's what you do in terms of that. From the heart, as spiritually, okay? And teaching and learning is coming into play, okay? Very interesting, guys. Nice. Persevering. What wants to come through in numerology for you here? What is that? Don't let pride get in the way, okay? So that's keeping it. But I think it's good. It's under context because it's a 19 card reducing to a 10, and that's an ending with a brand new beginning. So there could be an opportunity, for, just letting pride go aside. It's not about that. Really focusing on love is going to be key. Yeah, I think that's going to be the biggest key once and for all. And if you're letting go of pride, it's going to actually keep you even a heck of a lot more balanced, okay? So that's what the card wants to remind you of. So just keep that in mind, that, you don't want any pride to kind of stand in the way of this process. Keep connected to source. Admitting when you're wrong, maybe seeing another's point of view, and that could be coming into play with this two people coming together here. Guys, just say that's what's coming out here, okay? And anything on the Magician card that you should be aware of and pay attention to. Change, yeah, change, making movement for change, right? Change is inevitable. It's about, let's just know that it's there and let's embrace it automatically. Just knowing I love change, and it brings different aspects of myself out, right? And so change is going to be key, okay? This is about moving closer to your dreams. It's time to, it's a time to really open yourself up to new possibilities, right? And open up yourself up to the change. It's time to really broaden your horizon and spark your passion towards life. Let's take a look at anything from the career cards that want to come out for you here. So whatever it is, it's positive. I mean, I really see something coming through really abundance here. You're getting infinite abundance. Okay, boom. All right, so I was just going to talk about finances, and here we go, infinite abundance. You're supported, right, as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. You're going to be supported. Life is going to support you. If some of you are wondering, am I going to have enough money? Harvest is coming, honey. Harvest is coming, all right? And that's really key, right? Granted that you're willing to change, continue to learn, right, and take heed. That siren's coming through is to take heed in terms of that, okay? Anything that the wealth cards, the wealth code cards want you to know, okay? And this is beautiful because this actually shows your innate talents that you need to utilize within the month. It's going to help you. And what is that going to look like for you, okay? And this month, the organizer, get organized. You know where that love card came out? This is about, really loving yourself at the beginning of the month. It came out in September. Well, in October, this is about feeding yourself with that water energy. It comes up, it goes down, it goes out, it goes in, it goes out and in, right? That fountain, right, of infinite abundance is coming through for you here, okay? Everything has its rightful place, so get organized, okay? That's going to be super key for you. That's ruled by Saturn, and it's time for you to do that with this, when it talks about this here. So really focus on, watering and being practical, right? Detailed and discerning, but that's what's coming through here. And it just kind of wants you to know to really, focus on feeding yourself first, and then filling your cup up first, and then being able to fill others' cup up, okay? So it goes through it. It's the same thing, okay? So do keep that in mind, guys, okay? And anything else that might want to come through for you here that wants to come through, let's take a look. Nutrition. Some of you just they want you with your physical activity at the beginning of the month, start feeding yourself with good nutrition, right? It might have to do with some of your healing work that you do. And healing work might have to do with culinary skills as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this aside. Let's go ahead and look in November. What's coming out in November for Cancer? November, what does that look like? Interesting energy, guys. Really interesting. Really good stuff. Yeah, you're going to be supported. So you don't need to worry about it, because you just need to, take the introspection, but be practical about what you do. How can I bring this into practicality and make money doing this? Okay. Which means you probably have to let something go. Okay. And that's what's coming through here. Yeah, I'm seeing here that's it's kind of it's kind of what's happening here. What's at the bottom of the deck here? The Knight. You have the Knight. So we've got the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is all about some sort of opportunity, emotional opportunity that could be coming forth to you. You might be getting a message of emotional opportunity that's coming through here. Okay, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. All right. So we'll put this back in, but that's the underlying energy, opportunity of emotional connection, right? And this is about an opportunity. You got the Three of Swords, and then you've also got the is this the Six of Swords? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Six of Swords. Yeah. You got the Three of Swords and the Six of Swords. Here's about putting something to an end, right? Emotional heartbreak, putting something to an end. And then here is about growth, that transition, moving through the passage. Whatever it is that you put to an end, you're going to feel really good about, because the Sun card comes out and you've got good vibrations. So this is, putting something to an end that emotionally was hurting you, right? It was affecting you in your life. It's a 3 card. So it could be communication. The way you communicate to yourself needs to go away. That's the old way. Now it's time to start on confidently moving forward, and you're reborn, right? That's what that Sun card is. It's all about being reborn, right? So you've been reborn, and that's what the Sun comes out. And it's a 19 card, reducing to a 10, and that is a beautiful opportunity, because it's like coming to the 19, and then it moves over here, and it starts out as this new beginning of now moving beyond whatever this was here. Okay, so give me a little bit more on what this Three of Swords is. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Okay. Now you're balancing things out now. Yeah, so balancing on scales, Libra energy. Okay, so this is all about moving forward. This is like that Justice card, balancing of the scales. So no longer are you moving in something that is going to deplete you, right? Emotionally, right? It's communication emotionally. And that's what's happening. You have to change that, okay? It's about bringing that into balance. Here is what this is talking about, right? And so bringing that type of activity into balance, right? On what's happening there, okay? So that's going to be super key for you, okay? Anything that's going to help you here, nature. Get out in nature, and that's going to help you. That's an 11 card, which becomes a master number. You can master your balancing of a situation by getting out in nature, and that's going to balance you in terms of your work. Okay, I do want to pull another card to remind you here. This is something that I think is going to be key for you. I got to pull this one here. This is letting go of wanting to exert your power over someone or a situation, and this is saying is that really focus on love. Because that has to do with your self-esteem. This is saying you need to work on that self-esteem to move that forward, to overcome and not exert your power. Let go of wanting to exert your power over a situation or someone. And that's going to be super key, okay? Just a good reminder, okay? And that's going to be what's coming through here. With this Nine of Swords, which is that transition. This is about you moving from this old energy into this new newborn energy, and pushing it, and then going through the change here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius of the Six of Swords. Okay, transition, passage. Yeah, you've had a karmic cycle complete, guys. This is about closing out of old karma. Okay, so this is done. No wonder that you're newborn. Okay, because you finished a karmic cycle. Okay, this is beautiful energy. This is exciting. You can use this for your career in the month of November. pushing through. Now, some of you have already completed it and let go of the burdens. Yeah, it's like letting go of the burdens, the Ten of Wands. You've let go of that old energy. So now you can put fresh new energy. Is right. The radiation of the rays of sunshine are coming through, right? My eyes have been opened, right? I see the light, right? And that's kind of how you're at right now, and it's going to affect your career. I will tell you, it's going to affect your career. Anything that you're opening your eyes up to, anything else that wants to come out, okay? Let's take a look. What do we have here? Books. Okay, so you're probably doing some research in perhaps, in terms of some sort of books of some sort. Maybe that you are getting a little bit more advice in terms of that. But your life purpose is about connecting through your involvement with books. So it could be some research and studying that you're doing, okay? Some of you could be students of learning. You could be getting a little bit more education right now, okay? And you're seeing rays of light come from that, okay? Study, guys. Books, study, both come out, okay? This is something that you're getting more information on, your research, you're getting education to gain a lot more confidence and clarity in your career, okay? I'm just telling you guys that, okay? Some of you might be studying a lot to become a lot more wiser in what it is that you do, to give you the wings to really fly and to go that next level in your career, okay? And that is in the month of November, okay? December, what's coming out? Let's take a look. December. Oh, this is going to be long. I didn't want it to be that long. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go. Okay, let's take a look. December. Okay, so December is letting go of Capricornic energy, okay? This is the devil energy in Capricorn. This is letting go of the chains of the past, right? And this is having you reach towards the apex on what it is that you want, right? Really focusing in on that and how far that you've grown. This is the Six of Cups, that innocence and nostalgia of how far that you've actually grown, right? So beautiful, beautiful energy, all right? Now, I do want to point out that this card here is actually the Hermit energy. There could be a sense of you perhaps having that. This is Virgo energy, and it's all about, kind of this is about like carrying that, how the light, usually in traditional tarot decks, it has them, has the Hermit carrying that lantern, right? And he moves forward in the night with his lantern, and he kind of illuminates his path going through here. It's about spiritual seeking, right? You're spiritual seeking, and you've come such a long way from the past, and now you're moving, and you've let go of the chains of an old way of thinking for yourself. Okay, it's solitude, introspection, and it's inspired, and it's inspiration in this card as well. Okay, so this is about a journey. Your paths, up the mountain, and there are many paths to spiritual enlightenment, which is what this card talks about, spiritual enlightenment as well. And this is saying is that the great teacher may find that at the highest point of the mountain, all those valuable insights and answers to their questions as they were making the journey up to it, right? And that there's kind of some sort of enlightenment as you've gone through the past until now, right? From childhood all the way to now, because this talks about innocence and nostalgia of the past and mundane things of the clouds that are listed below, but you're reaching that and letting go of the chains, right? So this is beautiful energy, guys. Anything that's going to help you in this, it's an adventure. Yeah, life's an adventure. And it's a 10 card. It reduces to a 10, right? So it's like this brand new adventure that you have for yourself that's coming up in December. You're going to reach it, especially because you've let go of some sort of toxicity. You've surrendered something that is really going to help you, okay? And I think this is really key, guys. It's really beautiful energy, right? Any behaviors, this is about, don't control things, right? This is about identifying any sort of internal feelings and not controlling anything. Okay, it's going to be key. Okay, justice. Yeah, you're going to get balance, and you are protected. Your career brings a lot of fairness and protection to others who truly need your help, Cancer. That's what's coming through. Treat this as an adventure. And what do you need to remember in terms of this? What do you need to remember? You could be front and center. You could be a celebrity, and you lead by your light, honey. You lead by your light. You could be front and center and very confident, charismatic, generous, very unique. And that's saying that some of you are in the state. You're right in front and center. YouTube YouTube channel. You could have, whatever it is you're facing the public. This is really, it's ruled by the sun, right? It's ruled by the sun card, and it's a wonder because they shine bright. And that is what I feel is you. So shine bright, Cancer. So this is what I'm getting on the month of December. It's really beautiful. Everything's going well for you guys. I really think everything's coming to fruition for you. You've grown so much and you let go of things. And I think that's going to truly, really help you move forward, in what it is that you want. I really, truly do. It's going to really bring forth, use your intuition in this process. It's going to serve you and keep you grounded. Okay? Lots of love and light. Namaste.